Hello everybody. In this video, I am going to give an update on my portfolio and show you all of my positions. Let's get started. Right now, my portfolio is worth $95,393.67. As you can see, I am down about $26,000 just from today. In the past year, I am down $13,772.02. Year to date for the year 2025, I am down $51,087.28. So down over $51,000 in 2025 so far. And like I mentioned earlier, just from today, I'm down $25,704.42. So about $26,000 down in one single day. And I did mention in my previous video that it's because of the announcement of all the tariffs. That's why the market is pretty much crashing right now. So yeah, I lost a huge chunk of my portfolio in one day. $26,000. It's the biggest daily loss I've had in a while. So that's what's happening right now. Let's go over my positions. For my options, I'm selling Amazon $207.50 covered calls. Expiration date is April 4th. My return, $894. I'm selling SoFi $14 covered calls. These expires April 4th. My return, $1,920. I'm selling Delta Airlines $48 covered calls. These expire April 25th. My return, $160. I'm selling Disney $102 covered calls. These expire April 25th. My return, $292. I'm selling Google $165 covered calls. These expire April 25th. My return, $12. I'm selling Target $115 covered calls. These expire April 25th. My return, $54. I'm selling AMD $95 covered calls. These expire June 20. My return, $2,800. For my cryptocurrencies, I have Bitcoin, Dogecoin, and Avalanche. For my stocks, I have 300 shares of Amazon. Amazon is at $178.08. My average cost, $226.06. My return, I am down $14,394.03. I have 6,400 shares of SoFi. SoFi is at $10.65. My average cost, $5.70. My return, $31,690.05. I have 300 shares of Google. Google's at $150.28. My average cost, $177.69. My return, I am down $8,221.50. I have 400 shares of Disney. Disney is at $89.95. My average cost, $114.49. My return, I am down $9,814.97. I have 200 shares of Target. Target is at $94.50. My average cost, $149.41. My return, I am down $10,982.50. I have 400 shares of Delta Airlines. Delta Airlines is at $38.88. My average cost, $65.76. My return, I am down $10,752. I have 400 shares of AMD. AMD is at $93.68. My average cost, $105.47. My return, I am down $4,716.92. This is a margin account. My margin total is $193,412.97. My margin used is $175,002.57. This gives me $18,410.40 in buying power. My margin status is low risk. My buffer is $18,517.14. I think this is how much money I can lose before I get margin called. Which is weird to me. My margin status has always been low risk. I'm thinking how this is actually calculated, because your margin status indicates how close you are to a margin call based on your margin buffer. Oh, so in order for me to be high risk, I have to be less than or equal to 5% away. I see. The higher your buffer percentage, the lower your risk of getting a margin call. Okay. Your margin buffer is the difference between your portfolio value and your margin maintenance requirement. Okay. So I still have a 19.32% buffer. So that's more than 5%. So that's why I'm still at low risk for my margin status. But if this goes from 19.32% to below 5% for my buffer, then I'm going to be at high risk of a margin call. But for now, I'm still 19% above my buffer. My maintenance requirement. Yep. My annual interest rate is 5.25%. The daily interest that I'm paying is $25.38. And I'm using $1,000 of margin interest free. So a huge daily loss. I mean, $26,000 down in one day. I mean, that's huge amount. That's bigger than... It's been a long time since I've lost this much money in one single day. I mean, wow. I remember when my portfolio was not even $26,000 total. And today I've lost more than $26,000 in one single day. I mean, wow. And now I'm below 100K again. I'm at 95K now. So a huge loss. This year has been going really poorly. It started out okay. And then I think when March came along, that's when it started going downhill very quickly. So I went from like 160 down to 95K right now. Now it's still a lot of money. I mean, 95K is objectively a healthy amount of money, but it doesn't feel good that I've lost over $51,000 this year so far, year to date. Most of the losses, like I said, happened recently, but especially today. I mean, that's a lot of money to lose in one single day. But I'm holding on for now. Just going to continue doing what I'm doing. What's interesting to note here is that when I first opened these AMD $95 covered calls, they were in the money at the time. I think it was definitely above $95 at the time that I opened up this position. But now, as you can see, AMD is below 95. It's at $93.74. So this is an example of something that started out in the money, but now it went below the strike price that I chose. Wow. So it crashed hard enough to the point where it went from something that's above the strike price to going below the strike price. And I felt like I chose well enough below what the current price was. I mean, yeah, just it was like at 114 not too long ago. But yeah, AMD went down close to 9% just today. So if it does stay this way, if it stays below $95 at expiration, then I'm gonna keep my shares and then I'm gonna collect money from the covered call. How much money? Because this is something that some people have brought it before. They're like, oh, you talk about the fact that you made, you know, some profit from your covered call, but you don't talk about exactly how much. So in this example, right? In this example, if AMD stays below $95 at expiration, so I've already had a return of 2,800 so far, and then the market value is 3,540. So in total, let me do the math here. 2,800. And then there's, so close to 6,300 would be how much money I would make total at expiration if AMD stays below $95. So yeah, if things stay the way they are now, I'm gonna make over $6,300 just from the covered call, and then I'll keep my shares of AMD. Everything else, everything is below the strike prices that I chose. And so I think I'm gonna keep my shares of all of them if things stay the same. These two expire tomorrow. Today's the 3rd. My Amazon covered calls expire tomorrow on the 4th. And right now it's well below $207.50. It's $177. So this one, I'm just gonna make, what is it? $894 plus $9. So about $900 I made from this covered call in terms of premiums. And then I'm gonna keep my shares of Amazon. And then my SoFi covered calls expire tomorrow also. My SoFi $14 covered calls. These expire tomorrow on the 4th. The return for this, I made $1,920 and then $64 left. So pretty much $2,000 profit from the covered call premiums at least. Overall, I'm down a lot. But at least from this SoFi $14 covered call that I was selling, I made about $2,000 from that. And then I'm going to keep my shares because SoFi is going to be below $14 at expiration tomorrow. Unless something crazy happens and then it jumps above 14, but I highly doubt it. It's at $10.68 right now. So I highly doubt it's going to all of a sudden jump up above 14, but whatever. So this one, I'm going to keep my shares of SoFi, which I wanted to do anyways. And I made about $2,000 from selling the SoFi $14 covered call. So that's going to happen tomorrow. And then next week, I'm going to have to do some more covered calls on Amazon and SoFi again to replace these two. And then there's some other ones expiring on the 25th, towards the end of the month. We'll have to keep track of this as time goes along, but that's pretty much it. All right, I just wanted to make this video to show you guys that I'm down $26,000 in one single day, which is crazy. But yeah, that's what's happening. And I know I'm not alone. I'm getting comments from people. I'm seeing other videos as well of people losing a lot of money because of the tariffs that were announced. Yeah, the market in general is just very red recently. Anyways, I just wanted to share this with you guys so you guys can see what I'm going through in my portfolio. Let me know how you guys are doing down in the comments. Are you guys also in the same boat as I am, losing a lot of money? Let me know. But for now, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys do like this type of content, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll keep on making more of these videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.